Different card games, new pack openings every video. We go on this journey together and add cards to the box. This is the One Collection Channel. Welcome back to the One Collection Channel. And today it's episode 23. We're going to be opening some Journey together. And as I get out all of our pulls, I'm going to update you guys. We've got the Bulbasaur is one of our highest valued cards, and the Pikachu is one of the latest. But our collection overall is worth a staggering $189.77. So we've been putting some work in. I can't believe it's the 23rd episode because I've been cranking out shorter videos outside of our regularly seasoned stuff. So I hope people are enjoying that, but I am itching to get into Pokemon. In Season 2 here, we started opening full boosters of stuff, and I haven't had any Pokemon yet. I think we did Sorcery and Magic the Gathering. Now, I think there is, yes, a promo in the top. Look at this. Bro. I ain't gonna lie. I might put that in the collection. Because I think this is a regular pull. This is just a promo version of it. But I really like that card. And this is for all you guys out there getting the cards in. Hope you get that code. Let's get him back up here too. So our chase card today in this Journey Together box is a Lily's Clefairy X. And it's selling for about $160 altogether. Man, this is so clean. I gotta get me something to keep these cards up. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's get in this, dude. It's been a while. I had a choice between this and Surging Sparks. And I think I'm going to try to keep the Surging Sparks if I can. But I'm not really dedicated to that, you know. It doesn't matter. If I end up not having enough money for the channel, then I will just open it up. Let's get into this. Beldum, Baggin, Wingull, Togedemaru, Toadscroll, Insdart, Manitan, Redeemable Ticket, Professor's Research, here's the good stuff, Acclaim, and Noivern. Alright, kind of a little bat. Alright, I'm okay with it. Now, we've got the Destined Rivals coming, May 30th, but there is some interesting news, some kind of special news about Pokemon. One of the next sets, it is actually going to be like a dual set, kind of like how the games used to be, and actually, I believe how the Pokemon set actually is in Japan. So we're going to be getting Black Bolt and White Flare July 18th in a Regirock. So that's kind of exciting. Now, I'm kind of on the fence about this. So when I was growing up and Pokemon first came out, over in Japan they had Pokemon Green. That was something exclusive to them. In America here, we had Yellow, Blue, and Red. And, you know, I grew up with parents that spoiled me when I was young, and I got every one of those games. And I was able to literally catch all of them on my very own. Look at that Reshiram EX. That is a sick looking card. I'm actually going to put this up here. Oh man, these dark cards always fool me, because this is a foil too, a reverse. But you can like barely tell. But let me stick that in the right pile. That Reshiram is looking good. But, you know, as I became an adult, I'm like, man, why do I have to buy, like, 3 different versions of this to get all the Pokemon? But, really, I mean, there was, like, Wonder Trade and stuff like that, so there was a way around it. But I'm excited to have the sets coming out. There was also something I thought was particularly cool, and I am not one that usually collects sealed product, even though I'm talking about keeping those boosters. It's really for the sake, OG Butterfree, with a Scale Hurricane. 60 times 4 coins, and it can paralyze. Man, that Butterfree, that thing is a little intense. But I kind of like saving the booster box a little bit. But what I'm talking about is a collector box. I do have a 151, and it has, I think, a metal card in there. I've never opened it, and for some reason, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of having that little thing in my collection. It's like I want to display it. It's like I am the ultimate collector 151. Like I just knew it was meant for me, that set, and you know, that hypes me a little bit. I get excited. And coming up is another set, or a Prismatic Evolution collector box. Another collector box is what I'm saying. And it's interesting because I don't know how much it's going to be. It's probably going to be a lot. The other one I think was over 100 at my local store. And, you know, and it doesn't hurt in hindsight, but, you know, right now my bank account, trust me, would be hurting to get it. But it comes with a plushy Eevee deck box. Which, again, it's not, that isn't really something that's my style. Another Reshiram. We're killing it with the Reshirams. You know, I don't know, that's like just a level of too, like, I don't know, man, too nerdy, too delicate for my masculinity. I don't really know how to say it, because I wouldn't even be opposed to a plush, but I think it's my practical nature. I don't want my deck box to be fuzzy. I think, like, there's just no practical, you know, it's gonna get dirty, right? It's gonna get gook on it, you know. I don't know. It just offends some sensibility of mine. But for some reason, because I've never seen one like that in a product, weird Pokemon, Among Us, it just seems a bit odd. But I was literally considering that being something. Hold on, I'm losing Pokemon cards over here. Let me restack, and then we'll back into it. I'm considering buying one. You know, I don't know if I'll have the money, really, honestly, because I'm keeping up with this for now, but it's not the easiest. And you know, I'm sure it's gonna be like $150 or something. But it came with a playmat, which also appeals to me. That's a very rare thing we just did. But you don't always see them with playmats. So I'm kind of excited at the prospect of that product, which is such a weird consumer thing to say. Also in the Pokemon realm, and this is how you know this is kind of like my main jam, like this, other than the Yu-Gi-Oh! And the One Piece and the Sorcery and the Magic, is because I'm considering now, I played those games forever, and now my main games are Elder Scrolls Online, and ooh, this looks so good, dude. I don't even think it's that rare. It's 2 silver stars. Bellabolt. Is this like a little toad kind of deal? I don't know. I like the way the trainer is like just scary in the background. Almost like it's like the Pokemon is out there alone, but the spirit of the trainer is with them at all times. I don't know. Ionos. Bellabolt. I'm going to keep this in the back for consideration because I like the overall design of the card. But there is Switch 2 is coming out. I don't know when, within the next, you know, year or two. And I think we'll be due for Pokemon Generation 10. And I might get back into that and enjoy it, you know? Especially maybe stream it or put it on YouTube. I was, without question, a Pokemon master. I had caught them all. It was like, dude, no way. There's no way. Is this a thing in this set? Or are we just like, the odds crazy? Maybe it's a sign, dude. We about to pull that Lily's Clefairy for $160. But I mean, I had a 4-star trainer card, and the only reason I was missing one of the stars was because I refused to use a like elite EV team, and instead I wanted to use my Charizard, and it always came down to the second battle. Like, that was as far as I could go. Oh my god, we got another beauty. Holy crap, dude. These are so good looking. Maybe it's because I haven't opened Pokemon in so long. But no, I mean, look, the full art Bulbasaur. I mean, it competes. Like, those are good looking cards. The Werelord, he needs to get out of the, sorry, my hand's in here. He needs to get out of the shallow sections, you know? Like why is he in the coral reef? All right, I'm gonna have to come up with something for these fallen cards. I'm gonna commit to this. I'm gonna look something up. I think just like a Scrabble board thing or something like that. Maybe I can get one at a thrift shop. But yeah, dude, that is looking good. Sorry I didn't really give it a lot of like limelight or spotlight. We'll do a little more detailed look in a little bit as we rip through cards. We gotta, now that we're doing full boxes, man, it takes a lot longer. I do have something new for our segment as well. I hope you guys like it. I'm trying to get a little creative. But it's like a spin wheel. So when we do our segment, it's a card battle. And I usually will pin up like the 2 rarest cards. I had a viewer say, I don't want to see rarest. How about it'd be neat if maybe you just did all the cards in spite of rarity, and you just look at which one has the best art in your opinion. And, ooh, Tapo Coco, kind of a good looking card. It's very glossy to feel, like remarkably glossy. And so I did that, but I felt like it was a little too long, and I think to adapt it, we'll do, if we do that style, it'll be 1 pack. So what I'm going to do is keep it to my original, right? Like, most of it will be 2 cards, the 2 rarest in the pack. I'm going to pin them against each other, and I'm going to pick my favorite based on, like, their art. But I have a spin wheel, and on it, one of them is going to be a that viewer suggestion. Now I've transformed that. I'm calling it the 1 pack royale, art only. So instead of 2 packs looking through every one, since we take the time to judge each one, I'm just going to go ahead and make it 1 pack. I think that'll be shorter, sweeter, more viewable, digestible, delicious for the viewer. When you come hungry, I'm going to serve you up the chef's kiss of entertainment here. And so I've got 2 more packs, or 3 more packs here for the first half of the booster box. No crazy $160 card yet, but I am already happy with those 2 pulls. So we're going to look at them in more detail. I don't know, I'm in a really good mood. It's crazy for me. It is, we got a Voltorb, Golem, Metagross. For me, it's literally like 4 in the morning because I passed out last night and then woke up at 1, so I just started doing stuff. I laid in bed for a while and then finally had to get up. Oh, I forgot to mention that Prismatic Evolutions, with the date of this video, that collector's box, dude, that thing's coming out tomorrow. It's the 16th. So go prepare for that. You know, get to your target. They'll usually limit it to 1 per person. You'll be likely able to get one. I'm not going to be able to get one right now. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. Alright, this is the last pack, and then we'll spin our wheel and do our battle. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Let's take a little more time on this one. It's just a sheep. I've seen a bag on. Bird, for some reason, a little stick in there. Cute little guy. I feel like he wanted a treat. Sandaconda. It's weird they have the trainers. I feel like they're all callbacks. How they're like redoing the sets almost, which it seems tasteful. I mean, it's been enough time. Ooh, ooh, it's almost. This is it. It's just not. We need the full art one. It was so close. That was so close. No cigar though. All right, so for our pack, I never considered how to do this. So what I've done is I put the viewer suggestion down on the bottom. If you have a suggestion of how we should do a card battle, let me know. I'll try it out, and then I may put it on the wheel. So for this one, the pack battle will be the bottom. All the rest are going to be my normal format. So let's spin it, see what we get. No way. Okay. It's going to land on a regular pack battle. I thought it was going to land on that one first try. So, without further ado, let me grab 2 packs. Now, let me move these cards away, too. I'm, like, flooded in Pokemon cards. What a good problem. It is time for a pack battle, where we take 2 packs and pin the rarest cards head-to-head. I will give you my definitive opinion on what card is best to me. So in our first pack here, delicately opened, We've got a Squabit, Paris, Celery, Wooper. I think I pronounced that wrong. Oinka, oinka, oinka. Acceler, blah, 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 blah. Listen, man, there's a lot of Pokemon. Torchic, Oinkalong, and Lily's Romby. I think the Lily's Romby is the rarest. So let's put that back there. And let's see what is next in our card battle. Very delicate. Alright, we've got a fly, some grass, a rat, a thing, a castle, a pig, another thing, a scary thing. What? What in the world, dude? It's a 3-star gold card. This thing must be super duper rare. And that's crazy because that will make it our competitor in the pack battle. What an interesting one this is going to be. For a 3 gold star rarity, it's got to go in a sleeve. I can't keep my grubby paws on it too long. I don't even know if it should be exposed to air, because it's gold. So let's take a look here. So we're looking at art. We pulled the Rabambi first. Art on the card. It kind of good, actually. So at first, it looked like the background wasn't very good, but then you see flowers down below. You actually have clouds in the sky in the hologram, and then you have this Pokemon who I am wholly unfamiliar with, to be honest. But I get it. It looks like a little mosquito moth type, bug Pokemon. It's not super cute, the color scheme of the whole card altogether, but the background and the scene, I think the scene is what I'm trying to say, is fantastic. Then if we look at our 24 karat spiky energy here, it is a colorless energy in the middle of, I don't know, some rings, some spiky rings. It's not quite gears. It doesn't radiate like it's energy coming off of it. So I don't know, maybe it's a containment of some sort. And then you have the sparkles. Man, this is tough because artistically this is better, right? I mean, this has got more to go to, but I don't really actually like it that much because I'm not into this Pokemon. I need to get a feel for this Pokemon, and I'm not feeling it. To me, this is something I might swat if it landed on my neck, not even realizing it. So, partially admitting the bias because I'm hyped that I got a nice shiny card, I'm actually gonna pick Spiky Energy. So that is my definitive opinion on the winner here today. So let me know if you agree or not. That was my alarm to get up in the morning. I'm so sorry. Yeah. And then we'll carry on here. Hold on, let me turn this off. I'm awake already, phone. I'm awake. I'm ripping cards as any Pokemon master. That's what, those success stories where they're like, I wake up at 4 a.m. and I start my workout. It's like, I get up at 3 a.m. and I rip packs. Let's go. Oh, yeah. So I don't know if y'all will agree with that, but I don't know. I'm not into the fly as much. I did want to say thank you. I'm finally starting to get growth now that I'm bombarding YouTube with shorts and content every day. I'm spending my weekends doing card stuff and trying to go to antique shops and enjoying my hobby. So I don't really want to make it sound like work because, like, I had a really good time going out and doing those things. But, I am basically eating, breathing, sleeping, literally up. I think that was a 4 a.m. alarm, or maybe it's a 5 a.m. alarm. Because I had one on my computer and one on my phone. But, I mean, I'm up and at it. It's kind of a cool card. Veluza. I like this card. The action, the way it's popping out, because it's that EX. This probably would have beat that golden energy. It's so weird because, I don't know, I think mood is so... affects that card battle so much that it's hard to... I think sometimes I would dislike that energy, like it's a dumb waste of a card. Oh, I guess it's spiky energy. You know what? I didn't really read it. I'm supposed to be reading it. Look at this. Look at this. We all make mistakes. Tyranitar 2. Dude, we're killing it with the full art. These are my favorite. I did mean to read the cards. Let's read it now. You know, let's. I can't edit it back for the short, but I can help you guys out. That was intended. I just haven't been doing that. So as long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides colorless energy. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put 2 counters on the attacking Pokemon. So it's like Thorns damage. It's like Thorns damage. So I looked up one of the concepts for my collector starter kits, or No Mystery the Box. I wanted to get some business cards that were actually trading cards. I mentioned this in another video, but since then I've looked up. There are 2 main sites, and I found these on a YouTube video. I googled on YouTube, how the heck do I make my own trading cards? And some guy already, and see, this is another. This fooled me. This is reverse. You can't even tell. I don't know what is up with that. I need to make them shinier. But there were 2 main sites, and I kind of looked at and took some notes on what he was saying or the differences. But to be honest, it seemed like a lot. Like, he's talking about printing sheets and costs, and they're really, it's made for trading card games. You know, if you're making a game and you need cards, they'll print them. And he's talking about if they're holographic, you know, even if you have one holographic, you have to use the whole. Dude, we're just crushing it. This is good. This was a good box opening, man. Lily's Clefairy EX. Another one like this Bellable, but I really liked the card design for both of those. I have some tough decisions at the end of this video, boy, because I'm liking all of these. Wait a second, that wasn't. No, it's not. I was like, that's not the Lily's Clefairy. I do not think, because that's not a 3-star gold card. That's not the Lily's. That's $160. Why won't you come out of this? Come here. But I'm going to put a hold on the trading card for now. Again, I'm just strapped for cash. I'm going to work on it. I may get a second job, but I didn't really like my second job because they treat you like garbage. I'm sure everyone can relate to that. And the pay was not good. So, you know, if I get another one, I want to do something like trading cards where I can just keep immersing myself in my favorite hobby. And that way, I'm getting more of a benefit than just a little extra cash. And plus, the last one, it was too much. I was working originally 4 days with 2 days overlapping my regular job. And it was just too much for me. It was just too much. I eventually went to just the weekends because I realized I wasn't really making a lot with the other 2 partial days. And like after gas and travel and time and like eating expense, it became obvious just the weekend was the good stuff. And you know, I'm happy not having that job. I just want more for my channel. I want more for myself, and you know, it'll help. I mean, I didn't really mean to unload my personal stuff on here, but you got it. So let's see, with all these good pulls, is there still hope to get this card? We've got, I don't know, maybe 8 packs left over there. Now, I do want to do some extra stuff just for my own recordings, so I can make extra shorts. I'm getting, like, somewhere between 500 and 1,000 views on shorts, and that's helped, like, get my channel to start to grow. I'm going to look into just posting those same shorts onto maybe Instagram Reels to start growing a little faster and a little harder. I want to reach people, man. This is what's making it fun. Seeing that number, I've got, like, 2 people that have subscribed, or 3 people, and then like very, very recently, and it gets me so hyped because I'm like, dude, they liked my short. I think some of them were from shorts and some of them were from long form, so it like gives me good feelings that, you know, I'm doing this and that people are appreciating it. You know, this isn't particularly how I would enjoy Pokemon outside of a YouTube channel. Like, I would probably typically go to the Target and like get a couple packs of everything. But doing this has expanded my own trading card horizons. Like, I've had, you know, I'm opening more. I ended up getting into other sets. Now I play Magic. You know, it's been good. It's been good changes. But I'm just saying, like, it is for people to watch at the end of the day, and it makes me really happy. So thank you guys if you're watching and all that jazz. Let's do our overhype video. Let's I try not to get mushy. So let me move these cards. Again, I have another 5,000 Pokemon cards stacked up here. I love it. And I'm just going to do this like, I used to do a channel that was targeted specifically for kids in Pokemon, and I really regret letting it go. The way I ended it was not cool, and, you know, I regret that. But I used to bring special energy, so I'm just going to bring that same overhypeness. Let's open up a journey together. Let's go, man. Dude, we can pull a $160 card. We probably will right now. We've got a Joltik, Arlo Vesta, a Metapod, Black Belt's Training, Combustican, I may have pronounced that wrong, Golem, I'm too excited, Scavalier, Inns PP up, he's excited too, I got a Wingull, I got a Salamence EX, and let's go! A fighting energy! God bless. I'm a little out of practice, that almost killed me. But yeah, the Salamence EX is a good pull. My ear popped when I was doing all that. Good God. My cat still just snoozing over there. Just asleep. He's like unfazed. That just shows you this is who I am. All over the place. Screaming 1 minute, chill the next. He's used to it all. So we got, I think, 3 more packs here. I'll cruise through these. The next box I'm going to open is either going to be a Dragon Ball Super or a Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, I originally said that I wanted to be liberated from that schedule, and I am. So I don't feel like I'm dedicated to alternating in some strict schedule, but I do actually want a little bit of balance. Some of it's for the channel, but honestly, it's just been a while. You know what I mean? I'm ordering these, so I just kind of stare at this box over there, and eventually it's like I just want to open it. Now, I really do want to open a sorcery box because I'm like neurotic that it's been resealed every time. Oh my God. Dude, we're crushing it. We're crushing it. We're gods at this. I'm a little speechless for a second. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Like, anything that's not going in this one collection channel that is a full art, I have a binder specifically for those illustration rares. So, like, this is, like, personally, just like a excellent haul. I don't know. I'm going to look at all of those. This might be a video where we put multiple in. I'm not sure. They just look damn good. See what we get. Another Ribombee. Alright. We got 1 pack left, ladies and gentlemen. Just 1 pack left to go. Let's take it slow and enjoy our last pack. And then I'll wrap things up here. We've got a Lily's Cutie Fly. A Petalil, a Minccino, or a Minccino, a Toad School, Weezing. We've got a Verizon Wireless, Hop's Choice Band, Fungus. Oh my God, dude. Hop's Zacian? I think this is the dog, like the fighting dog. Insta Strike. Look at it. It's this moment with the trainer. The trainer and him eye to eye. Happy as can be. Bonded. I'll put this up here for a sec. And then Magearna. So, let me sleeve this. Alright, so let's look at these one by one. And just determine if each one is deserving of the one collection channel. Now, I love the full art, okay? Big sucker for full art. I love the coral background. The Whale Lord, it's kind of a funny little thing. I wonder if they're doing something in lore. What's it say? Its immense size is the reason for its popularity. Whale Lord watching is a favorite sightseeing activity in various parts of the world. Sorry about the glare, but it was really difficult for me to read in real life. I'm not digging, I don't really get what he's doing. So, I'm not going to add him in to the one collection channel. We're going to save this for last, because I was so hype about that, and the feelings are still kind of there. Let's start going through both of these I like. I like the trainer with the Pokemon, and that's kind of the theme of this set a little bit too, isn't it? We've got the Swinub. He's just kind of chilling out in the wilderness. And although I do like that, I don't think it's right for the one collection. It's not sold. Let's see. This thing, man, 2-star gold. It's got the trainer. It's got a nice angle and the lighting. Dude, I'm gonna put this in for sure. The rare, this gold card, I could care less. So it probably has some value, but I'm gonna say no for the one collection channel. I just don't care. I'm not hyped about that. Give me a Pokemon, for God's sake. The Wooloo. There's no reason we can't have 2 trainer cards, like 2 Pokemon, 2 cards from the same set. But you know what? It's not really wowing me. Maybe it's just in comparison to the other. But I mean, it's just these guys on a hill looking at who knows what. And it's a very chill vibe card, but this was not a chill vibe video. Now, these 2 cards, these are both really cool. They're both really rare, apparently. You know what I might do? Although I like this chick's expression better than... I was going to put Lily's just because that's kind of the chase card, but we didn't get it. But you know what? I don't like it as much. I just like this style, man. I like this style. I don't know that I've seen this or can recall this style. It is rare, and I like it. And you know what? Bellabolt is kind of new to me. So let's stick him in there too, which brings us, that's 2 cards. I don't even know if we've ever had a 2-card video. Now we have the Reshiram. And you know what? I just like this card, dude. It's a legendary. It's got this Journey Together marking because it was a box topper, so it's a promo card. But you know what? It'll add some flair, some variety to the one collection. And I just like it. I'm going to look at this card and think it's cool and belongs. So it does. So let me get these sleeved better. I'll cut again. So we absolutely crushed it with this box and these selections. The Inns Reshiram is a $10 card. I'm guessing because it was hard to get that box. Their Bellabolt, this Iono's Bellabolt, is a $25 card, right? And then, to my surprise, dude, killing. I think this is now top card in our collection as far as pulls. This is a $60 card. And you know, it figures whenever you really like something, you know, other people tend to appreciate and like it too. So these are all going in the collection. A new silver sleeve because of the value of being, you know, $40 to $50 range. It's the 60. It even crushed that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Here's a sneak peek at the 2 cards I have up for sale on that Etsy page if you guys are interested. Again, it just supports the channel. It's no biggie. I just want y'all to watch, man, and enjoy all this stuff I'm doing. But remember, you're always welcome, and I'll see you next time.